So a very good afternoon to you wherever you are still here on Pulse. My name is Benedict Owusu. We'll talk sports now. And today we're doing some boxing discussion. We've got in the studio WBO bantamweight champion, that's Duke Micah. He is my man this afternoon, and I'm going to speak to him ahead of his bout this coming Saturday. Well, he's taking on Yakub Karim of Nigeria. Well, remember, Duke Micah he's been doing very well in terms of boxing in the country, and now he's got 17 bouts, no defeat. So we just were hoping to see what will happen with Duke Micah going into that boxing bout against Yakub Karim. So on your screens now, you can see Duke Micah training with his trainer, that's Carl Loco, and Duke Micah will join me in the studio for some discussions going into that boxing bout. So Duke Micah, as I noted, the boxing bout is against Yakub Karim on Saturday, and he's going to defend his title. The bout will be staged at the Accra Sports Stadium. Will be put together by UK-based Streetwise Sports Management, and Micah has won all 17 professional bouts, with his opponent having 14 wins and 4 losses. Now, Micah is currently ranked number 14 in the WBO's rankings in the bantamweight division, and obviously we'll be looking forward, to doing well on Saturday when he comes up against Nigerian Yakub Karim. Big one for the man Duke Micah, but as he's always been doing, 17 bouts, no defeat. Is it going to be the Mayweather in Ghana? Mayweather, he's got 49, bouts undefeated, and Duke Micah 17. He's going to fight his 18th bout on Saturday against Yakub Karim of Nigeria. So we are hoping and praying that he will make it 18 for us. So I've been joined in the studio by Duke Micah. Duke, thanks so much for joining me. Also, we have Michael Amobediakon, he's a manager for Duke Micah. We'll also hear from him as well. Thanks so much for joining me, gentlemen.
Yeah,
Duke,
welcome.
you're good?
I'm good.
You're a big man.
Yeah.
I can even feel it.
Yeah.
I can feel it. Yeah, that's good. How about you, my big boss?
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay.
How are you?
I'll start with you, Duke. I mean, what should we expect going into that bout? Before you talk about what we should expect, how preparation is going for you?
Oh, everything is good. I'm in spirit, and I'm ready to face Yakub Karim. Yeah, I'm going ready to beat him.
Really?
Very, very, very.
I mean, you are ranked 14th when it comes to the rankings.
WBO.
Obviously, you'll be hoping to get more rankings as we forge forward. But what are you going to do to ensure that this time going into that bout, you have it so easy to just kill it and move on?
I won't take it easy because he's coming there to perform. You understand? He's training as well. I don't know what he's doing, so I'm just stay focused, because determined to face Yakub Karim.
Normally here in Ghana, when we have opponents from West Africa, Nigeria, Burkina Faso, and Togo, some of you, the boxers, and it's a fact, we don't take them serious. We feel that we are par with them, and normally when they come, we'll just override and beat them. How serious are you taking this boxer?
You know me, I don't underrate any fighter because I love my body and I love my face.
Yeah, I know you love your face. I love your haircut as well.
Yeah, so anytime I'm ready, I'm not like some guys, I'm Duke Micah.
Yeah.
So when I'm in the ring, you see the performer, you see that Duke Micah is always a warrior.
So everything about Duke Micah tells us, that he is indeed a warrior. Well, let's speak to his manager. That's Michael Amo Bediakon. Mr. Bediakon, thanks so much for joining us.
No problem.
What are you doing to ensure that we get the best out of Duke Micah on Saturday?
First and foremost, really, Carl Loco is the one who's going to make sure that he gets the best, because Carl's his trainer.
Yeah, but you're the manager.
I'm the manager. I put things in place, but at the end of the day, prepare him in the ring. That's Carl Loco's job. I put all the pieces together outside of the ring.
And what have you done so far?
Well, with matching him with the right fights, we took him to the UK this year. He had 4 or 5 months in the UK at our gym in Essex. He trained hard. He had 2 fights. He won them very well, and it just gave him an opportunity to feel what it's like to fight outside of Ghana. So then we've brought him back here to defend his title. He won at Christmas, and we're looking after this title, hopefully, fingers crossed, if all things go well on Saturday, he'll then challenge for the Commonwealth title.
Now, 17 bouts, no defeats. You must be thrilled with that.
Yeah, but it's a learning process. It's a learning process for Duke. It's a learning process for us. We have to make sure we get the right fights for him to enable him to learn from one fight to the next fight. The victories, however they come, are pleasing, but at the same time, his development is the most important thing.
Talk of development, he's a very young man. Obviously, I'm sure in the next 5 years, we'd want to see him at that level where Floyd Mayweather got to. what have you put in place to ensure that we get the best out of Duke Micah in the next 5 or 6 years?
Well, again, the infrastructure we have with Streetwise Management, with Streetwise Promotions, Carl Loco, our group with Jacobs Wayne is also in the USA, that helps us a lot, helps Duke a lot. We have this infrastructure that we make sure we nurture the talent that we've got. There's no short road, it's a long-term project. And the end goal is to get them world champions and to stay at that level. So at the end, we're trying to build Duke slowly and surely. We're not sure when he's going to be ready for a world title. Each fight will tell us how closer he gets. We'll learn again on Saturday, as we will learn again in October when he fights for the Commonwealth title.
Yeah, Commonwealth obviously will come and we'll do that discussion. But Duke, how well do you know Yakub Karim?
Oh, Yakub Karim, I don't know him much, but I've watched him very late, but he can receive punch, you know. He's somebody who can receive punch, you understand. But you know, Duke Micah always train hard, so I'm ready to face him, you know?
Okay, so on your screens now is Yakub Karim, the Nigerian Duke Micah is going to face this Saturday at the Accra Sports Stadium. Well, I understand that he's got 14 wins and 4 defeats, and if you compare that to Duke Micah's record, Duke Micah has 17 bouts, no defeats, but this gentleman 14 wins, 4 losses there. So it means that he's also fought, just as Duke Micah, he has fought 18 times and he's won 14 and he's lost 4. So no draw there for the man Yakub Karim. It tells you that he is a good boxer as well, and Duke Micah has already noted that he's going to ensure that this very Saturday at the Accra Sports Stadium he knocks him down. I'm sure that's what you want to do. Which one should we expect you to do that?
Yeah, if the chance comes, I'm going to take him off. Yeah.
Which one?
He lose. I don't have a lose, so he's coming to lose. So I'm going to take him off.
Are you the Mayweather here?
Yeah, I'm Mayweather. Yeah.
You're called Duke Micah. You have any nickname or something? Because we hear some of the boxers, they call themselves,
you know,
all sort of names. What's your nickname?
I started boxing when I was a kid, you know, and when I'm in the ring, sometimes people call me Mayweather.
Okay.
You understand? Because when they see me, I'm not predicting the name for myself.
What drives you? Why boxing?
You know, the reason why boxing, I begin to love boxing. You know, anytime my auntie used to beat me home, and you know.
So you wanted to beat your auntie?
Yeah. So it's like I have
really?
to go and learn it, and come back and practice it on her because he always beat me. She always.
So the man actually went into boxing because of his auntie. That almost every time his auntie was punishing him, and he actually had to learn how to box to face his auntie. Yeah. Wow, that's very interesting. But I mean, what is it that you saw in Duke Micah that you decided, you know, to pick him up and manage him?
He's very schooled in the art of boxing. His style, the way he fights, he's very clever. He's not one of these guys that goes rushing in and throws wild punches. He's very, very precise in his work rate and what he does. And aligned with his coach Carl, you know, we have Richard Comey fighting for a world title, and we've put Richard up there. We want other fighters to come along that same route. So with Duke, we've seen what we saw in Richard, and it's for us to nurture it and get him also on that same path.
So what's the arrangements like going into the bout on Saturday?
Pardon?
What's the arrangements like going into the bout on Saturday?
In what sense? In what sense, the arrangement?
As in, because he's going to be at the Accra Sports Stadium and you're the manager.
He's going to be at the Accra Sports Stadium. We have a press conference on Wednesday. No, we have a press conference on Thursday of this week and the weigh-in on Friday. All should be revealed on Thursday as what's going to be happening on Saturday. We have other fighters fighting in the lineup, some local fights which are going to be very exciting, very entertaining. We'll announce that lineup on Thursday as well at the press conference.
When is his opponent arriving?
Pardon?
When is his opponent arriving?
His opponent is arriving tomorrow, I believe.
Tomorrow?
He'll be here tomorrow. Yeah, we'll have him checked over and make sure that he's all medically sound and everything, and then press conference on Thursday.
We know that his opponent has fought 18 title bouts. Sorry, he's won 14 and has lost 4. What else do you know about him? You feel that he's the kind of opponent that can worry your boxer?
He's a dangerous opponent. As Duke,
just override on him.
As Duke said, we do not underestimate anybody, but you need to get him with fighters to learn. You need to get into people that are going to cause you problems to learn. You can't keep getting him with fighters that you're just going to knock over in 1 or 2 rounds. You're not going to learn anything. You know, this guy, we know he's coming to win, we know he's coming to fight, and Duke has to be at his very best at what he is now in order to win and win well. He's not going to be able to just walk in that ring and think because he's at home in a crowd that he's going to walk in there and knock this guy over. It's not going to happen.
And how crucial is it to prepare him for the upcoming Commonwealth? Because that's what we are all, I mean, rooting, and that's what we are all waiting for, to see the man fight there.
Yeah, well, the Commonwealth title is, we've looked at that. There was a couple of British fighters that we tried to get, but they've looked at Duke's pedigree and they've not wanted to fight him. So I think we've been matched up with a guy from Australia that we have to fight for the Commonwealth title. But we can't look too far ahead. We have to concentrate on Saturday, make sure we get the victory and win well, and then we'll go from there.
Duke, I mean, you've got today till Saturday. What is it that you're doing, and what should people expect from you on Saturday?
Anyone should expect a win from me. Yeah, and I'll make my people proud, because I'm coming to fight in Ghana.
But you don't want to tell us the one you're knocking him down?
Oh no, you know, people were saying every time any boxer comes, I want to knock somebody. Everybody have his own mind, and you know, because me, I'm coming there to box. I know that you can't do me nothing.
You know, you can't do nothing.
You can't even do me anything.
Yes, I know. From the way you are talking,
yeah, I'm coming there to win. And I want
win.
to beat boxing so that people will know that Duke Michael have the talent, you know, to get to
but
like this.
Why this haircut?
You know, my grandfather, my great grandfather, you know, loved this guy, so I realized that now I have to use it.
Oh, that's awesome. Wow. Very interesting there. So Duke Michael and his manager Michael Amobidiakun joining us here on Pulse Sports. My name is Benedict Owusu. You can watch this very edition of Pulse Sports on YouTube. Just go to the My Joy Online Sports page. It will be there. Also, keep following us on Twitter at Joy Sports GH, on Facebook is at Joy Sports. Thanks so much for watching. The show continues after this short break.